Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Eleanor Roosevelt.
In a world that never stops talking, moving, and competing for attention, introverts often feel invisible. Their voices may be softer, their actions quieter, and their presence understated. But let me tell you this truth: being an introvert is not a limitation. It is a hidden strength. And after the age of 40, this strength begins to shine like never before. For years, society tells us that the bold, the loud, and the outgoing are the ones who succeed. But success is not measured by noise. It is measured by depth, by insight, by the ability to act with clarity. And introverts by nature excel at all of these things. The silence, the reflection, the careful thought, these are not weaknesses. They are tools. And now, in the second act of life, these tools become weapons of transformation. Imagine stepping into your 40s, carrying the wisdom of experience, the patience of time, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are. This is your moment. This is the time when introverts do not just survive, they thrive. Introverts are observers. They notice what others overlook. They listen when others speak, absorbing nuance, emotion, and meaning that goes unnoticed by the impatient eye. While the world rushes forward chasing immediate gratification, introverts take the time to process, to reflect, and to understand. This is a strength, a rare one that only grows sharper with age. After 40, introverts have lived through enough experiences to develop discernment. They know when to speak, when to act, and when to remain silent. They know which battles are worth fighting and which are best left alone. And this discernment creates a clarity of purpose, a laser focus on what truly matters. Many introverts have been misunderstood throughout life. They have been told to speak up, or join in, or be more social. And yet, they persisted in their own way, quietly building knowledge, skill, and insight. These years of quiet preparation accumulate into a force of profound impact after 40. One of the greatest powers of introverts is their ability to turn reflection into action. While others rush, making impulsive decisions, introverts observe, analyze, and strategize. They understand the consequences of choices before committing to them. This is not hesitation. It is mastery. After 40, life rewards those who have cultivated this mastery. Careers reach new heights, relationships deepen, and personal growth accelerates. Introverts find themselves in positions where their ability to think deeply and act intentionally becomes invaluable. They influence without forcing attention. They lead without demanding applause, and they create change that lasts. Consider the quiet leader, the thoughtful innovator, the patient creator. These are often introverts. They do not seek the spotlight, yet the world is drawn to their results, to the integrity of their work, and to the authenticity of their presence. Solitude is often misunderstood. Many mistake it for loneliness, but for introverts, solitude is sacred. It is the space where clarity is born, creativity flourishes, and insight emerges. After 40, introverts have learned how to harness solitude, transforming it into a sanctuary for growth. In this silence, ideas are refined, visions are crystallized, and plans are executed with precision. The introvert's mind, free from constant distraction, becomes a laboratory for innovation and understanding. This is the hidden power of introversion, a power that the world only begins to fully appreciate as one matures. Introverts also understand the rhythm of energy. They know when to retreat to recharge and when to engage fully. This energy management, often undervalued by the extroverted majority, allows introverts to sustain focus and resilience in ways others cannot. After 40, this rhythm aligns perfectly with the responsibilities, ambitions, and relationships that define the second half of life. Introverts excel at forming deep and meaningful relationships. While they may have fewer social contacts, the bonds they form are rich and enduring. They listen, empathize, and connect on levels that superficial interactions cannot reach. After 40, these skills are magnified. Introverts are less willing to waste time on shallow or toxic relationships. They prioritize connections that resonate, that nurture, and that inspire. Their emotional intelligence allows them to navigate conflicts gracefully and to support loved ones in profound ways. Romantic relationships often flourish after 40 for introverts, not because of charm or charisma, but because of presence, patience, and understanding. They know how to give space and support, and they attract partners who value depth over drama. Friendships, too, become a source of profound fulfillment, built on mutual respect and genuine care. In professional life, introverts often find themselves underestimated. Yet after 40, this underestimation turns into advantage. The quiet achievers, the ones who have observed and learned for decades, emerge as pillars of expertise, mentors, and leaders. Introverts lead without forcing attention. They inspire without loud declarations. Their influence is subtle but undeniable. Teams trust their judgment. Organizations rely on their insight, and communities look to them for guidance. The introvert's approach is strategic. They plan, execute, and iterate. Their work speaks for itself, and in the long run, it outlasts the noise. After 40, introverts often reach their peak not through spectacle, but through consistent, thoughtful, and impactful action. Introverts possess a unique creative advantage. Their reflective nature allows ideas to mature and evolve before they are shared with the world. After 40, this creativity is often at its strongest. They can combine years of experience, knowledge, and observation into solutions that are both innovative and practical. Artists, writers, thinkers, and entrepreneurs who are introverted often produce their most significant work in this stage of life. Their insights are deep, their execution deliberate, and their impact lasting. Introverts tend to be highly self-aware. This self-awareness extends to their health and energy management. After 40, they are often more attuned to what their bodies and minds need. They respect the importance of rest, nutrition, and mental clarity. This conscious approach to well-being allows introverts to maintain high levels of energy and focus. It also enables them to navigate the challenges of midlife with resilience and grace. Their mindset, shaped by years of introspection, becomes a shield against stress, impulsivity, and distraction. After 40, introverts carry wisdom earned through decades of observation, reflection, and learning. They have witnessed successes and failures, joys and disappointments. They have learned what matters and what does not. This wisdom allows them to act with discernment, to choose battles wisely, and to invest energy where it counts most. It transforms hesitation into calculated action and silence into profound influence. The journey of an introvert after 40 is not one of quiet resignation. It is one of quiet power. The stage is set for introverts to step fully into their true potential. They possess the insight, experience, and composure to navigate life with intention. Their voice, once underestimated, carries weight. Their decisions, once questioned, hold wisdom. Their presence, once unnoticed, inspires respect and admiration. Introverts now have the clarity to align their personal and professional lives with their authentic values. They create impact without forcing attention. They thrive not by conforming to the world's expectations, but by honoring their own. If you are an introvert stepping into your 40s, remember this: your best years are not behind you. They are unfolding right now. This is the time when your quiet strengths become your greatest assets. Your reflection becomes clarity. Your solitude becomes creativity. Your authenticity becomes influence. You do not need to shout to be heard. You do not need to dominate to lead. You do not need approval to succeed. Your path is defined by depth, intention, and wisdom. And in embracing these truths, you will not only thrive, you will inspire others to do the same. Step into your 40s with courage. Step into your 40s with confidence. Step into your 40s as the person you were always meant to be. The world needs your insight, your care, and your quiet strength. And now, more than ever, it is time for introverts to rise, shine, and thrive after 40. Inspired? Hit subscribe and join Thrive After 40. Your journey to strength, wisdom, and impact starts now.